Okay, so this is going to be the weekly reading for the sign of Aquarius. So anyone with prominent Aquarius placements, thank you so much for being here. And this is going to be for the week of July 24th. So Monday, July 24th, 2023. So we'll be covering a 7-day time frame from Monday through Sunday. All right, and then as always, if you were able to gain any perspective or insight from today's reading, please do me a favor and click the little thumbs up icon. Like the video, I would really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I would also love to have you there. All right, so let's go into it. What is the personal overall energy for the sign of Aquarius for the week starting Monday, July 24th, 2023, please? Aquarius. What is your personal energy? All right, let's see what comes through. You have the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So there is an element of the past coming through this week. Please remember that we are in the Venus retrograde, and she is retrograding in the sign of Leo, okay, which is your opposite sign. So you may be impacted by this Venus retrograde at this time, but there is an element of the past. So past situations, past circumstances, people of the past showing up maybe. But next to the Page of Pentacles, it does seem as though there was a past opportunity that you are sort of thinking about this week. This thing is on your mind. I don't know if you're feeling like, how can I get it back? How can I take advantage of this opportunity that I once had, but that was before, this is now. So you're sort of looking back to try to figure out how you can replicate it, how you can bring it back, how you can create, I don't know, like trying to mesh the past and the present together, if that makes sense, with these two roses, how they're sort of meshing together. It sort of feels like that. But whatever this is does make you feel a little nostalgic. It's like the good old days, the good old times. How can I feel like that again, right? So how sometimes we can, hear a song and it takes us to a moment, or we come across a certain scent and it takes us to a moment. It's something like that, where all of a sudden you sort of pick up on this moment in time that you once had, and then you start to just dwell in it or go down that whole rabbit hole of nostalgia, of feeling, of memories, and remembering how good you felt and how free you felt and how enthusiastic and motivated and, sort of adventurous, I want to say also. I feel that strongly, like some Aquarians are wanting to feel adventurous this week. Like, I used to be that way. I'm not that way anymore, some of you are saying. And so it's like, how can I bring that element back into my life maybe? But overall, once again, there's an element of the past and a past opportunity in your personal energy this week. What is in the environment for the Aquarius, please? All right, so you have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, for a good majority of you, there is a person from the past showing themselves. Ooh, and a Queen of Cups. So this could be you or someone else, but in your environment, there's something or someone that you really care about. This queen is also a queen or a type of person, male or female, who does like to sink into elements of the past, to memories, more so from the feeling that it provided them. But yeah, I mean, with the Knight of Cups, this is a conversation, an interaction, an energy exchange. Something that has to do from the heart, you know, a heartfelt conversation. I feel love here. I feel acceptance. I feel compassion. I feel empathy. There's something about this horse coming through. Like, I'm also, I don't know how this pertains because these cards don't deal with this, but I'm also hearing someone say, are you proud? Like, are you proud of me? Or like, look at how far I've come. Are you proud of me? I don't know what that means. Somebody was able to accomplish something big, to meet a goal, to succeed in something, and they're feeling really like in their feels this week. This could be you, someone else, I don't know, but in your environment, someone is in their feels, like they are in their emotions, they're sensitive, they, you know, but doesn't seem like they are sad. It seems more as though they are filled with love more than anything. But yeah, so it's almost as though someone is also saying, like, I was able to do this thing for so long, right? Like, I've been away for so long because I had to, right? Like, I had to go away. I had to do something, but I'm ready now. Like, I've accomplished the thing I needed to do, and I'm open and I'm ready now to feel, to love, to be accepted, to show up with love, to nurture, to take care of something. Someone is ready to take care of something. And this is sort of catching you at a moment where it's like, okay, well, you're also remembering something and you're trying to bring the past to the present. So this person is coming through. Let's just say it's a person or an opportunity for you to have something that you once had in the past, or something that passed you by in the past, right? So now it's like this person is coming in and you're trying to create the past in the present. However that makes sense. I don't know if that is possible, but you're trying. Creating the past in the present. All right. Let's see what comes through. Maybe we'll get some more details on this situation. Talk about the beginning of the week for the Aquarians, please. What is coming through? Let's go into the details, the weekly details. We are not going too into depth. I will save the in-depth, thorough readings for the August readings. Look out for those. But we're covering a week here, a 7-day time frame. So I'm trying to go more into the mundane, day-to-day energy. What's coming through for the Aquarians, please? You have the Knight of Pentacles. Someone is being very cautious, very practical, very rational, thinking before they make a move. Not really being spontaneous in any way. In the beginning of the week, it's like I have to be safe, I have to be smart in what I'm doing, the decisions I'm making. When I'm dealing with others, I have to watch what I say, how I say it, how I approach them. People are playing a role at the beginning of the week for you somehow. And again, with the Knight of Pentacles, it does give the feel of like you haven't seen somebody in a long time, because there's the people card here with the 3 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. So it does make me feel like you haven't seen someone in a long time. You haven't been around this group of people in a long time. And you're trying with the Fool to create something new here with them. So you may be definitely going through this retrograde the way everybody says retrogrades are supposed to be, right? When your past person comes back and then you try to, you know, do it all over again with them, right? Like the whole relationship factor. So we'll see. Whatever it is, it's new. So you're just getting to know them. You're just in the talking phase. Maybe you're just catching up with them. And I'm also not surprised again because you are opposite of Leo. So Venus is sort of looking directly at you at this point. The World card, there's a cycle, an opportunity to do it again, right? The cycle, the World card comes through. I always say it's an opportunity to end something once and for all, end a cycle once and for all, or you have the decision to go at it again, right? You have the King of Swords in the middle of your reading here. So someone, and this is the Aquarius card, the King of Swords. So you're in your element, especially in the middle of the week. There's that Page of Pentacles again coming out twice. So this is very, very relevant. This opportunity is relevant. You're going to see, you're going to feel this opportunity in your 3D this week somehow. You have a Queen of Wands. The Cancer had the Queen of Wands in this part of the reading. So if you have any Cancer placements, check that reading out. Curious to know about the opportunity. The Cancer also had the Justice card here right next to the Queen of Wands. So Aquarius and Cancer may have something happening this week. This is also the Cancer card. I rarely call out the signs like that, especially if it has nothing to do with Aquarius. Cancer is not an air sign. Cancer is not a fixed sign, but it's coming through, so for a reason. And the Ten of Swords. All right, so what is this about? So this is an opportunity coming through. You're not going to miss it. You're gonna see it. It's going to be in your face somehow, okay? By the end of the week, there's a need for you to, or you may be feeling just super enthusiastic and excited, and you feel like things are just balancing out. Once, like, it almost as though this was the missing element, the missing piece. Like this person or this thing, this opportunity is coming through, and it's just like you feel better now. Maybe you really miss them, or maybe you just didn't realize that this thing or this person, like the whole time, you know, for the recent past, you've been missing something, you've been yearning for something. There was just a missing element in your life somehow. And this opportunity or this person comes through and you realize like, oh my God, like this is what I've been missing the whole time, right? It doesn't have to be a person, but you know, it's whatever it is coming through, it was the missing element here. And so now that it's here, you're grateful, you're happy, you're taking advantage of it, you're going full force into it, you're excited. There's an element of you getting attention and sort of like sparkling or shining at the end of the week. Whatever it is you're doing, it feels like play, it feels like going out, or I don't know, just on an adventure or something like that. But you're overall feeling really balanced out here, and something has been put to an end. So maybe the old cycle that you were in before this opportunity, this Page of Pentacles came through, maybe you're no longer feeling that way. What is the Page of Pentacles, please? There's a Chariot card. So someone may be coming from far away. Some of you are getting a new car. Some of you are fixing your car. Some of you are coming across a person that can fix your car. I don't know. But it is an opportunity, right? So the Chariot here is an opportunity for you to be on your destined path. Whatever this opportunity is, it is a high outcome. So how can I explain this? So we have destiny. Not everybody believes in it, okay? But the concept of it is like, we all have a destiny, right? Our life path, everything that happens is already predetermined. It's meant to happen. Although we do have free will. So there's the idea that depending on the choices that we make based off of our free will determine the journey to the destiny, okay? Either way, we are going to end up at the same destiny, the same outcome, but our free will decides how we will end up there. So here with the Chariot, it feels as though you're taking the high road there, right? Like the highest outcome, the best outcome, the outcome for your highest evolution, for your highest vibration, where, you know, it's not the hard way, right? It's not the resistant way. It is not the stubborn way, or the way where you go against your morality and what's right from wrong and all that. This is like, I am trusting the universe. I am having faith and confidence that this is where I need to go. So the route, the journey that you're taking is of the highest good, if that makes sense. What else for the Page of Pentacles? But you may be leaving something behind. 5 of Cups. And 3 of Pentacles. So it's like a bittersweet type of feeling. Your opportunity may come in the form, or may look like, a loss. I hope that makes sense to some of you. It may look like a loss, which can be confusing to human beings that are not aware and aligned, that they see a loss or they go through a loss and they just hold on to what they've lost, instead of seeing the loss and then looking at the other side of it to see the gain, right? Because everything is polarity. Everything has an extreme side of the spectrum, right? So the way it's going to come across and look, just remember that if you do feel a sense of loss at any point, it could be minor, right? I'm not saying that it is a huge thing. It's a 1 week reading. But just know that if you find yourself in a 5 of Swords energy where you're sad that you're losing something, then that's your indicator. If you've listened to this reading and you're taking it seriously, that's your indicator that that is the opportunity. Because there is something on the other side of that loss that is an opportunity. And there is some people here involved that want to be on the same page with you and provide this opportunity, if that makes sense. What is the 10 of Swords? Wheel of Fortune, yeah, so this is the next chapter. This is change. The universe is stepping in and giving you a little nugget of, like a little gift. In other words, like, take this opportunity and you're going to see that by you making this decision, you taking this small step, it's going to open up the possibility of whatever, like more, right? Like something different for you to be on the different path, on the next phase, on the next chapter, however you want to see it, wherever your life is at this point. What else for the 10 of Swords? But it does come with an end. There's opportunity for love as well, that I was picking up on earlier. Again, the ending is the gift, okay? However that looks. The end of a cycle, the end of an era, the end of a phase, the end of a legacy, the end of a, I don't know, you want to go more literal, the end of your position, the end of your time in your home, the end of a car, right? You getting a new car. If it's you moving out of the home and it's the end, then you moving into a new home. It's if you're leaving your job, then you getting a new job, right? So focusing on the positive, on the opposite side of the spectrum of whatever the loss is. The opposite, going back to that context. I'm losing my words. Going back to the Venus in Leo opposing you, the opposite, right? The other side of you. Okay, so there's something around that. There's a symbolism here, right? A common theme happening here. Something to think about as you go along your week, okay? Let's see what the universe has to say, what advice the universe can give. I'm using an oracle deck today. This is called the Sacred Geometry Oracle. So, what advice can we give the Aquarians for this week, please? Communication. So this is the advice for you, Aquarius. Communication, number 14, breaking down to a 5. It says, the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So there's that theme again of the back and forth, the opposite, the other side, right? There's something about that you want to keep in mind. Okay, so this is a frequency card. It's an energetic vibration of communication. Yes, some of you are going to be communicating with people, no doubt. And you want to get their side of it. You want to exchange, right? The ideas, the thoughts, the opinions, like, you know, whatever it is. But at the same time, it's also an energetic form of communicating as well, to be able to see both sides of a situation. Just like I said, everything has its own extreme side of the spectrum, right? So you want to try not to stay so linear and so stuck in one way of seeing things. As you go through the week, as things come up, especially as this opportunity makes its way through and you notice it, you don't want to stay stuck in something that you feel that you've lost. There's another side to that loss. The opposite of loss is gain. Everything has an opposite. Everything is polarized. Okay, so something to remember, and to be in the frequency of communication, which is the energetic exchange and the back and forth from one side of the spectrum to the other. Okay, so if you feel lost, if you feel confused, if you feel like you don't know what's what, how do I know what this opportunity is, all of that good stuff, just remember to look at both sides of every situation and you'll find your answers there. Okay? Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed that reading, Aquarius. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Look out for the monthly readings that I will be starting this week, later on, at the end of the week. Look out for your other signs. Please I said this earlier, please like the video, click the little thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Would love to have you there. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you.